Hello there, I am Mega Grubby, and I apologize, I've taken a bit of a break, maybe a week and a half, something like that, from playing Star Ruler 2, and that break is over, so I was checking out some other games, but I didn't think they were worth streaming, mainly because there are plenty of other streamers streaming those games, and they're probably better at those games than I am. Not to say I'm terrible, but things like Path of Exile, you're gonna watch me, or you're gonna watch someone else. So, but that is done. I do, like I say, play a lot of games, and certainly if people want to see me play them, then I'm happy to stream them. So here we are back at Star Ruler, which I said I wanted to get back to, and here I am back. We should certainly make sure we have these settings. Influence pedaling. And the other thing was fleets. Just wanted that. Yep, military flagships, which are pretty much your fleets, with the exception of like these guys out here. This guy here. This guy. Which one doesn't have? He doesn't. Was he gonna? He's the only one. So this guy's got a around their path. This guy's got around their path. We'll have this guy do the middle, I guess. I feel like in the last session. Let's see if we could scan that. Sneak that out. So here's what I recall. It's been a week and a half. You don't remember everything, I'm sure, but what I do recall is that there's this 3-minute cycle. So we've been playing pretty much full speed. There's this 3-minute cycle for money, right? And if you don't spend your money gets converted over to whatever resource you have selected. For us, it's research right now. But I think we were going to get better at spending our money every 3 minutes, because we were rarely spending much of it. And I think what I wanted to do is try and upgrade most of my empire. So this is level 5, good. This is level 4, so Zupak would be next. Oh, and then, I gotta do that. Hopefully that fixes it. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, look at that, it completely blanked it out. Anyhow, this is the proper. I think it worked either way. So OBS was smart enough, but for me it's better if it's set this way. So this is what this needs, right? So essentially 4 tier 1s, 2 tier 2s, and a food, which means we'll probably convert most of this food, but he only has 3. So then we would probably, I think we're out of food at this point. Well, this will be interesting. How many does this guy have? Oh, he's got a water too, though. I think we can upgrade the water as well. I don't know that we can upgrade these. Let's see if Otra, where are you? You're here. If I pick this guy, right click on Otra. Oh, there is a terraform option, so I guess we can terraform just about anything, which is good news because we're going to need to, in all likelihood. So the strategy would be, at least the strategy that worked to get this guy up. I'm not sure which one. We might have done, I think we did it for a smaller guy. Actually, I think if I look at the planets I could tell. Because oh, here's where we did it, because this is the, these are the built facilities. Like there's your food that you built. If we look at this planet, this will be clearer. See, we built that farm, and that farm, and that water. So see, and that's this, and that. So that's obvious when you then look at your planet. You can say, well, this is where it's built, and this is where it's imported. So within the planet itself, and imported from another planet with the just by the icon. So this is where we tested our build it theory. But we could do that then so all four of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, could be these four, and then this food. I think he already has food, but you could build another as long as he has the room, which he does, which is could be expensive. But last time we did it for the tier 3, this guy's now tier 4, level 4. I gotta use the proper words here. These are tiers. This is level. So this level resource here. So we got him up to level 4 by building all that stuff. So I'll explain. So see, we built this food, and we built all this to get it from level 3 to level 4. So this guy, we could do the same thing. We would build as long as everything has room. And so we'll probably do that pause just to see if we can do it for this larger planet. And we still have a few supplemental resources, so we can bring in the 2s. Cannot be exported. Oh, those are these guys. This one could be used as one of the 2s. So that's one of the goals anyhow. Diplomacy wise, let me just review real quick. This is we like to watch this just as the quick version, but this is the nothing's underway. Annex system is costly. This we should buy. How many riders do we have? Just one. Buy that. Protect's pretty costly. Well, we could wait for those things to pop down. Research wise, 900 points, I believe. We were over in this area. Getting some of these. I think we were working on ship stuff because we thought, I know I was doing a lot of this, but I think most of that's finished. And those were diplomacies. This is just, I didn't feel like those were necessary, so I think ship upgrades were on the agenda next. Can't say I watched. I won't watch. Certainly won't watch the whole session, but I'll go in if I think I missed something. And I think we were going to work down here as well. And so, it seems crazy beneficial. But it would take a lot to get there. I think for now we'll just keep like this. These two seem pretty good. That, like, all this stuff seems pretty good. Some of these things seem to be multiple spots. I still wish these icons were a little clearer. Like if they just had a certain color border around them or something. Like this lowered higher thing. It's hard. Holy moly, we missed a lot. $111 messages. Well, I don't think we want to spend time with that. Like we. So I think we went out here. I think we did this. Has a cost is still available. No, because we unlocked these. Seems kind of crazy. No idea what you would do with a planetary thruster. Planetary. Okay, so anyhow, designs. I think we imported this bastion thing here. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. So, let's see what it'll take to get this guy upgraded, and then let's let some time flow. So it needs it needs two twos, which I only have one. That probably in itself is going to be prohibitive. This only needs one. So that means I think we can colonize that. I'm sure they'll be thrilled. I don't know, was there, I mean, they did the same thing to me. I don't know, Purple did. Pretty sure all of our stuff. I like to leave Orange. Trying to let Orange get their own stuff, but they're certainly taking their time, man. Strange how the that's where the planet is. That's like where its defenses are. And the planet moves to its defenses. Anyhow, just distracted. Genesis. No. That's the other thing we're gonna let's just whatever. So I think the easy thing is to potentially purple and green seem to be all intertwined anyhow. Especially they're all intertwined around this guy's subordinates or subjugated. Whatever these guys, where are they? Yep, just like it. The blue is to the purple. Okay, so this little area really belongs to the purple, but these guys are creeping all over everybody. I say we just go. Let's see if we get this too. Are there any others kind of close? I don't see any. Oh yeah. Well then, let's just see what we can do here. Let's see if we get that. Let's let some time run and we'll just see it. Well, but should spend money. Alright then, let's spend some money. I say we can always move crap around if we need to. So let's turn these into... We're going to need 4 tier 1, so let's terraform all of these. Fam. I think textiles was the popular choice because that turns into money. I could swear we just picked fam. Let's do this again. I picked the wrong planet. Well, we'll need it anyhow. 'Cause this is the 4, so let's get this 4 to a 5. I don't think that can... They get demoted because of the water shortage. $160. Been trying to put it somewhere where it'll be cheaper maintenance. So what I wreck 2. This is the one I accidentally. We'll just do this as well. Three by 3. So this guy will need something. Got no moon. So I learned a lot in this. This is really the first extensive. Well, my first game crashed. I didn't make it as far along as I did in this one. But I think the one lesson. They picked my symbol. Don't mind us. We're just taking these unclaimed resources. We would like this ancient knowledge. We'll take the research over the money. We'll try that out. I don't think we've tried that. Guessing Detroit won their game.
Yeah, they did. 3-0, I think.
They're gonna set this guy to. Oh no. It was said too many waypoints, thinking. See, these guys are chatty tonight. I'll pay more attention to that when I'm not on stream. Look at this, we got it. Suckers. More Peckham. It's faster than light stuff. I don't know, research. What else is available? Way out foods. It's interesting. Look, we ended up spending that money pretty quick. Upcoming budget's a lot lower now. I think it's because this planet got dropped down. Yeah, to level 0. We need that water to get online. Hopefully that picks it back up and fixes our budget. That wasn't the best sequence. Still waiting on some ships being built. Waiting on a lot of ships to be built. Seems fine. Where's this guy? Should we zoom in? Is this one? And what's this one looking like? Oh, see. It's looking pretty good. So I think the planet got restored and then our budget hopefully soon, yeah, see, moves right back up to 3.2. So that was not the right sequence, so I should have bought, so future lesson is build the water and then terraform the water, or build the whatever, then terraform. This guy needs food as well, so we can build that. 190, 160. Again, I'm just looking at the maintenance costs. I really don't care too much about the one-time build cost. I want to try playing that card on Zupak 3. Oops. I think the red dots are how many I have, right? So I have 2 of those. Want that. I think it'll take a laser focus to get into a 3-minute cycle. Like to watch this and then to know exactly what you're spending your money on. They're a little short, I don't really care. So did that Zupak thing work? It did, because that's not coming from a planet, it's coming from just the planet itself, and its food requirement went away. So that's good stuff. So we do have, I'm gonna pause for a quick sec. I would like to get into this not pausing, but as this game is not automatic yet. So this too, all we need to do is upgrade this planet. And then get it how many food. See, that's the one thing I'm not quite calculating. So I need 4 1s and 2 2s, so this is one of the 2s. Can't use either of these. Cannot be exported, cannot be exported. I think they're ancient whatevers. That's an ancient city, that's an ancient city. So this one can be exported if it gets upgraded, but then these 2 need 1s. I know they will. Then this planet is going to need 4 or 3 food, right? Because it's got 3 now. 1, 2. Food. How many? I have another one of those fruit cards. Think I could play it again? Let's see. Zupak is here. It's crazy. Yep. So it's got 2 now. So now one of these foods is excessive. Let's at least start doing it. So this goes there. And I had started upgrading that water. To textiles. Yeah, this is the one I accidentally upgraded. Another cannot be exported. Pretty certain. So we will do this. 120 seems to be about the cheapest. Water. 170. 160. Seems to be about the cheapest. So that'll be its food and water, and that'll be its tier 1, and then this guy needs its own food and water. Cool if you could hit like Control or Alt and it would kind of make colors. Maybe there is a, I don't know, Shift, Caps Lock, none of them seem to do it. But it would show you the colors of the tiles so you could have an idea where to drop this thing. And again, I'm looking at the second number because that's the maintenance cost, so that's all I really care about. I don't care about the build cost. Alright, so we'll put that there. So that's one of the 2s. So here's the other. And this one has its own food, so we just need... Whoop. To build water. $150 seems pretty good. And then it needs a tier 1, which is this other textiles. And this needs food and water. So that takes care of the 2 2s, and then we need 2 1s. And those 1s will then need to be 2 more. I think we would end up terraforming it. So this thing would need... I think 1 we already built. But then it's going to need a second one. Does it have room? Yeah, it has room for another farm. We got the cash. 190. 160. So let's let some time run. So there is this short period where we'll have. So we were at about 4 million a tick. Now we're going to be at like 3 million a tick. But hopefully, once all this stuff comes online and we upgrade it, we should be at more than 4 million a tick. And so of the 4X's, this would be expand. We're expanding internally. Or would it be exploit? Maybe it's exploit. Because we're exploiting what we have. What's going on over here? Who's in favor? Nobody. They always get voted down. I missed a few of these, huh? Listen, all y'all. Spies. Spies have my dispenser. Oh, we could have done that as well. For 1,000. That's a lot of energy at this point. I don't think... Yeah, let's pause and look at research too, because... we got money to spend too. Halfway through the cycle. So we can work on the next part of our plan. So we had wanted to... do this. And then this. That's pretty nice. I assume that you only use this when you need it. And you can keep just clicking that thing. And we don't need it. Oh, spend cash. It's a lot of weight. We'll get that now. And then back to spending money. Still not online. See, I really did what looking at the minute, so within the minute. So 2 1s. We're building 1, so I think we can terraform both of these into 1s, or 2 of these. We'll do this since it has water. So that'll save us some money. Fam 1. See, that's the one I thought. I'm confused. Oh, yeah, no, it was this one. So we'll select that. Hall of Fam. Chat is busy tonight. That didn't really cost us any money. Well, then on both. So this guy's gonna need food, so we can build the food. I feel like I'm overbuilding. $130. $150. I wanted to see where we have. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. 4. 5. You build another one here. It's not big enough. Level 2. I mean, how big do you have to be? See, I guess this refinery is another way. I should look up that thread real quick. I'm not sure if I brought up if we discussed refineries or not. Oh, no, that doesn't. So, never mind. So, if I understand this refinery correctly, what it does, so let's look at Mega Prime here, right? So, Mega Prime has supercarbons, which is labor, and it adds, so there's 12 labor, and that labor means how quickly it can build things. Right, so if we look, it's got 12. If we Whoops. So if we look here, see how this would cost 50 labor. Claims it would never get built. I don't quite buy that. But anyhow, so 12, it would take 4 cycles, I think. I don't know. Well, this planet has no labor, it says. So let's go to a bigger planet that's going to have everything. See how this has 18 labor per minute, and therefore everything, like each of these, will have a time estimate on how long it's going to take to build. Just like these things. And so this labor power, which is 20 pressure, it's not exactly going to be the same example. So let's look at this planet as the example. So this planet has 7 research pressure, which means if we were to build a refinery, we would add research pressure, which means this number. See, it says imported and active. I don't know why there's not like a native included in that, but that confusing bit aside. So I believe this pressure capacity would get consumed, and this 7 pressure, I guess this 7 is beyond this 19. Anyhow, this would add 1 extra, which doesn't seem worth it whatsoever. Unless you really needed something. I guess if you're squeezing blood out of a stone at some point, you could do it. It's kind of like Metropolis, where like we could build a metropolis here, and then instead of cities, I haven't really looked at the everything. Like all this stuff's been built by the AI automatically, which is fine as long as we have additional room. This planet's making a lot, but it's tier 5, level 5, not tier, level 5. So back to this. So I think we have the 1s coming in. I think we have the 2s coming in. And I think we're building... That food's being built. We may need another food, but let's see how things shake out, though. That's the risk of... Watch this planet just crumble again. And then our budget crumbles. I should really get better at spending money though. I would like to start building some of these jammers. So let's start doing that. What's it look like, I wonder? So it's over on the border here. Let's build a jammer. 'Cause I'm a fan of the jammer. Okay, so that's what it looks like. What's the radius of it? Let's build one and then see what the radius is. I'll put it farther out this way. Not built yet, so I guess I don't get a radius. Fine. Let's pause a second. No, it says just in the system, so we'll need a jammer at every... In other words, at least all of our border... well, really every system we would want to defend, because I don't think it... I don't know if they can... I'd say on the border for now, and then... I don't know, we'll test. Play to test. I'm playing so conservative. Get that. As long as we have all this influence, we might as well just stock up some cards, huh? It's pretty expensive for 2. Oh, all this stuff. Build. And we still got money to spend. I mean, it's not bad that it goes to R&D. See, these guys, they got no labor, right? So bizarre. So I guess that's where you would import, like, that iron. Remember I had this iron. Import that to here. Maybe then that'll allow them to build. Nevers. On the moon. Don't need the space yet. It's a one-time cost. Can't build orbitals. This guy can build orbitals though, right? That system's not as significant. So that just needs to grow. That just needs to grow. These guys are still upgrading. I heard a beep. Well, the new cycle started. We're waiting on our planet to... Founders capitals in the first overtime period. 1-1. And again, so this just increases capacity of whatever needs capacity. Which you would think if it's already, so this guy's research, right, that it would just have, I don't even want to think about it. Let some time roll. That Dread Pirate again. Tell you what, we should build a... How much are we at? We're gonna be 3 again. He keeps going up there. Let's do that. $35. Closest fleet. That guy's slow, he has no. Why don't they fire back? Why aren't you firing back? Alright, we got some action. Only because it's cheap. Yep. This pirate, he says, ha 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 ha. I feel like I need some pirate killers. Go get 'em, boys. The damage are just not built. We should build some kind of defense platform here too. Though all this, I mean, all these guys have things, but they didn't do anything. Oh, that's the one thing I want to understand. If there was a... That's kind of crazy. Let's try and build one of these defensive platforms here. But again, this thing's pretty expensive. Fire likes to drop in there, so let's... So all this tiny stuff. Oh, they're just other ships. It's meteors. Space debris. Pirate just snuck out, huh? I don't think they're doing anything. They're just hanging. Hanging. Whoops. Well, that was bizarre. Pause a second here. It's interesting now. They both need another food. Alright, there was the one flaw in my plan. The ones. Where is the ones? There's one. One. Here's the other. I thought it had water. What the heck? It did have water. 'Cause show me... Well, that's... There'd be no circle around it. I know that was the one that... Well, I don't know, but... Pretty certain. Well, just gotta fix it. It's a bummer. $150 seems about the cheapest. So that'll fix those two, and then these guys both need food. Food. Seems about the same price no matter where. It's a lot more expensive out there, huh? That's the one. See, he kept his fish, but I wonder why the other one, because of the terraforming, I guess. The terraforming destroyed the water. Imagine that. Can't stack them like that. Yeah, it says it does go red. $190 everywhere. Cheap. We're gonna have to start coming up with some names. I think we got a lot of system naming we can do. So I can go with my traditional naming conventions. This one definitely needs a renaming because look at that crud. Tertai Stylo. That's right, Tertai Stylo. I think we can build some more we can build some more jammers too. We be jamming. Guess it means it's not built yet. If the health is, which is maybe why that pirate didn't get all jammed up. This one is built. Jam, 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 jam. You got jammed. Parks and Rec. Councilman Jam. I guess at least we should be building them in all the...
Capitals just one.
All the capitals won. Does that tie the series? Is that 2-2?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think the series is tied. Can this guy? No. Boom. Yeah, no jammer. That's the thing I wanted to, planet locations using defense. Mega Prime. We might as well build defense somewhere. Where's the other one? Yeah, this one should. It's building crap defense though. These heavy gunships. Well, whatever. It's like the only original ship of the designs of the support ships, which is, so that says support. New, original, new, original. So there's two. And of course it picks an original instead of a Mega Grubby Special. And there's an indication of how much I've been pausing. But look, I got money I haven't spent. I ain't spent. Oh, well, does this make sense? Which one is this? Mega Prime. Oh, look. We named this system. I can't believe... Well, I don't understand this evangelized thing very well. What do you got? 1, 2... Let's pick one up here where we can see it. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I think I missed these two. Maybe 12, let's see. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's 11, 12. Yep, so I think we're 12. So 12 evangelized out of how many? Make my brain hurt. 1, 2, I think there's one there. 3, 4. Oh no, I counted that one. Let's assume we did. 5. Oh yeah. Build another one of those if we want. So it's about 2 to 1. So then I could calculate how many. So I wish there was a little better. I guess I can create my own mods. That'll be another day. Another dream. I think my first goal should be to complete a game. Which at this rate is going to take like a year. That's alright. I should build another one. No labor yet, right? Yep. Supposed to be in. No, I may be confusing them. I don't think I am though. Oh, he's going to be importing some iron. Here it is. What is this planet's made to malfunction? Eight of 4. Oh, we're maxed on pressure. Alright. One day we knew how to fix that. Yep. So we need at least 9. So we need 2 of these. That's not bad. They're pretty cheap too, maintenance wise. Alright, well, we'll do that, and we'll do that. So that isn't there, is that one of these? Is that what this guy is? Yeah, so there was that one. Let's see, this one's gonna get fixed, I think, by its... Let's see. Food, I think food was coming in, right? Food's being built. Yep. So that'll fix itself. I think that's the same case for this other one too. Yep. Vancouver, Calgary, which is a close game. Or Nashville, Chicago. Also a close game. We'll stick with this one. Nashville, Chicago. Yep, we'll do that. Get some cash. I think we'll pause. Spend some cash. Three, and this thing's not even in full gear yet. Look at this nonsense. I'm so ready to declare war. How's this thing going down here? Half built. I had enough of them pirates. Fail. That's good. So see, that guy came right off. Build another one. Why? Because we can. Yeah, I think we needed that a while ago. Oh, see now this. I'd say imported inactive. Well, if it's lacking pressure, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be full on pressure capacity. Let this thing generate more research. Because of this guy. Exotic camera speed. Who knows? This guy builds stuff now, though, right? He can. Well, we are learning how to solve our problems, but we're just not solving them. We're not, still pausing way too much. Look at this. Still pausing way too much, I would say, and still not in a flow. We're learning a lot, though. Slowly, I would say, learning a lot. I didn't want that, or did I? That was a lot of defense. 37.5. I mean, that's a 1/6. Was that like 14% increase or something? BS. That's not huge. Outpost orbital. Another something I don't. Oh, this thing's an outpost, though, right? Pretty sure. Double click. Stations. I'm assuming. Well, here. Is that a terminology? Buildings. I think they're gonna say yes. So these are just artifacts. And quite honest, maybe we can just do it by if we see again. It says station. Well, whatever. I don't see the whatever that nothing here that says outpost. I don't see anything here that says outpost. That's a moon base. Which is really just a fixed cost thing. So I'm guessing it means station. It's just a wording. Just inconsistent wording. So... support capacity. I think that might, well, this thing is not built yet, right? Yeah, so it's hard to tell. But it doesn't have support. I don't know what happens if you put that there. It's got bridge and crew, but I don't see a support jobber. We'll let that work itself out. Let's just get some research spent here. So many things. Oh, yeah, I remember last time thinking that the weapon range... I think I was thinking of going targeting. I wanted that too. But I have mega cities made already. I don't think I unlocked all that. I remember these bulkheads. Yeah, the last time I was using these, they really cranked up the cost of the ship. Let's do this. Do this. I'm using hyperdrive. Oh. Propulsion. Oh. Low turn rate. Hyperdrive somewhere. You think it would be close? That says as well, so yeah, that's still valuable. Take that. And I think that's all the propulsion. Well, that's right off, so we got that. Or is it's right off of one of these? Yeah, that, oh, because I guess propulsion and pressure have the same icon. I don't think we did this. I don't think these are unlocked either. So it'd be good. Hopefully I'll remember. I'm not taking notes. I'm not noting. I'm noting. What's that mean? Under attack? Oh, from these guys? See you guys. Here's a missile for you. Oh, it feels like it's like such a punk maneuver. Alright, that's cool. So this guy now imported and active. Good. Disabled. These are all the things that I can't. Pretty sure. 13 seconds to spend 3 million. Fixed. Yeah, just gotta grow now. Gots the grows. Look at these beasts, how many beastly. No moons. No moons for me's. Are there destroy options? I think I can build. I thought it was a ship. Looking at this, I was like, what kind of weird ship? But it's the shadow on the rings. I got it. So this guy's not going to be able to get any bigger. Just let me explain my thought process. So look, it needs all this, which means it needs, maybe it can, well, let's look here. See this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, because all the food, right? So alright, so this needs a food, which we need room for. We have the money to build it, but we need the room for it, which I do not think exists. And then it needs 4 tier 1s in order to fuel tier 2s, and I don't even have tier 2s. I can create 1 tier 2, and I don't think... Let's look, but I don't... We're gonna have to go to war for tier 2s. Where is a tier 1? Is that a tier 1? No, that's food. Let's find a tier 1. Like here's a tier 1. Plastics. So if I take that, right click on that. See, I can't... None of these are tier 2 materials. So I can't create a tier 2 except for this. So I can get 1 more tier 2. And all this other... This... See, it'd be nice if there was a cycle through the floating continents. But I know, like, let's say there's probably one. Can't just drop it anywhere, can I? Genesis device. See, there's a floating continent. It can be moved between planets. Well, maybe I can drop it over by where I need it. We'll think about that. Anywho, can't be exported because they're ancient cities. Like that's the... Here, we'll go to the planet. Native fish, moon. I don't think it shows the... See, what I should have done is made these ancient cities the this one has a moon too, so it could have even been bigger. But the ancient cities, like, you can't export whatever it has because of the ancient city. Well, maybe it just won't maybe it just doesn't export the research. What else does it have? Yeah, see, I think that if there's no particular resource. These twos I should have made their own. They should have been hub planets, so to say. And then these twos could have gone to the hub planet. Like, these, if this was that, it would have been better off. Because I have 2 2s at a waste, but I didn't realize the complexities of the ancient city. So that's my bad. Whatever, that's why you play and you learn. Faster than light crystals. Not really in need of that. So, anywho, so I only have 1 available. Where's this guy? Zaylock. You are Zaylock? You are Zaylock. So see, I can drop 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Here and then convert, and then is there, whoop. And there's room for the food and the whatever else. So I think Zaylock's probably the next one, so let's do it, because we should spend the cash. So we're going to need a food, and then we're going to need to transform 2 other foods. So we're going to need 3 foods, and I don't think I have any food cards. Oops. Let's look at the cards. We do it this way. Zeitgeist never wins. No more exotic fruits, right? What about here? Cultivation. Yep, we will buy that. Yep. I will take that. What luck? No. So those are like clutch cars at near the end. So that'll be 1 of the foods, and then I'm gonna need 2 for these 2. And then this other 2, because these 2 are going to get terraformed, so we're going to need 3 foods. Well, 1, so I'm going to need 2 foods. 1's going to come from the card, and then 2 we're going to build mega farms. Mega grubbies building mega farms. 150, 180, 150. Alright. 170. Done. So did it put that? It already gave me that? It did. Okay. And then once those get built, we'll convert. What time we're looking at here? I feel like, can we, I don't know if we, so Mr. Zaylock, whoops, we can do this though. Drop this. I'll put it right in the neighborhood. Oh. Someone's gonna be unhappy. Repercussion. You have to build your own water, boys. 30, 90. So where's that going? Way over here. I think I'm asking for a lot, but it would be kind of cool to be able to queue some of these orders up. You gotta keep it on your head, but that's fine. Just won't do too much at once. But again, if you're in this like major war, or if you were real time against other players, I would have to do real time, like in smaller, like one of these versus, because essentially I got 2.5 players worth of stuff here. I think I would do multiplayer on a smaller map. So once those are built, we're gonna terraform that to a 2. And then we're gonna convert these meat food. Here's another planet that should have been a hub, but I didn't realize that I couldn't export my level 1 resource. So this should have been just a level 1. Well, no. It would have had to have been a hub at level 1, which I think is fine. But so, note to self and anyone watching this, definitely want your ancient and your locals, your ancient cities, these guys, and your local asteroid fields, these guys, to be hubs, because that's the only way you can utilize the resources, I believe. Unless I terraform it. Gotta terraform it. And so this should be like whatever, labor oriented. Cause I think I tried before. Like this needs a 1, but see I can't, look, you can't even drag it. Whoops. Now what's going on? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, all these. Well, there's another thing to know. So you want to make these hubs as well, because look, because it gives you like that galaxy-wide radar. Oh, there's something I didn't do right. Imagine that. Imagine that. Well, why won't it let me drag them? Gotta be. I mean, they're full well. They'll let me do that. Just won't let me do it here. For whatever reason. Yeah, so next time you gotta make one of these, one of your hubs too.